Oh my god, it's another unboxing. So I'm here in my traditional unboxing environment, as I'm sure you're aware of now. Uh, that's water. So before you start thinking I'm an alcoholic, it's just water. There's no beer, obviously. I am an alcoholic, but that's not proof of it. So yeah. So I got a little package here, which is not actually very light, all things considered. People may recognize that voice, maybe not. That voice may recognize that label. It's Darkvoice. So this is a tube amp, the 336, I want to say, or 338. I don't like things that are, numbered instead of named, but I just call it the Darkvoice. Never heard this. I bought it because I wanted it, and Drop had it on a good sale. So normally this is around 300 bucks, but it can be down to like 200 on Drop, which is what I got for it, though it's taken, like 4 months to get to me. So I halfway forgot that this existed in my life. But we'll find out how this is. I've heard good things. I've heard this is a good starting tube amplifier, and we'll see if I'm correct on that. So I get a Ziploc baggie, some stuff in Chinese, it looks like. I could read that, but I won't, because, well, at least I could read it if there's some English in there. I'm assuming there is. I could be wrong. Maybe it's entirely in Chinese. Oh, that's a lot of foam. Gotta give them that. Oh, that is well packaged, at least. That's a little thin for a tube, but okay. But this is well packaged. I am certain that that would never break. This was also wrapped entirely in bubble wrap before, by the way. So they're shipping it to you well protected. So don't worry about it breaking in transit. Standard power cord. Could plug this into my computer, I'm sure. So you got tubes. I'm pretty sure we have a power tube and a signal tube, something like that. Or no, it's like a preamp and an amp. I'm not the best with tube models. I'm sure I could look it up. And I've heard you can tube roll this really well. You can get some really, really nice sound out of this by changing the tubes. But that is a tube. Like, this isn't one of those fake, like, well, I wouldn't say fake, they're tubes, but like little tube hybrids, which have just the one little tube, little baby tube. Now that's a tube. That's a tube. That's a tube. Ooh, it just comes out the bottom. I almost destroyed that. Okay, you gotta admit that's kind of sexy. Could probably cook toast with this. I'm gonna actually just casually put it back in there for right now because I'm, obviously danger prone. Another one, the smaller tube, the preamp tube. One's a little more tricky to get out, which is good because then I don't drop it like an idiot. Much smaller tube. Still pretty. Tubes are just cool. Come on, you gotta admit, no matter what, you gotta admit tubes look cool. Even if you don't believe they sound different or that they sound worse, which I mean, they kind of do, but they sound better in that worse way they sound. A little extra protection for that, for the sockets, that's good. Like, this isn't fancy in its wrapping. Like, this is not fancy. This isn't like an unboxing experience. It's very industrial. And I'm okay with that because at least, I mean, I'm not like super okay with it. Like, obviously, this isn't amazing unboxing content, and it doesn't make you feel special, but I will say at least it is packaged well. It is definitely, I'm not scared of this ever breaking in this packaging, and it kind of matches the industrial look of this thing. Also, like I said, this thing is heavy. Do not think this thing is light. Like, this is probably like 20 or 30 pounds. Probably 20 or, yeah. It's easily 20 or 30 pounds. Like, you could curl this real well. You'd get swole from this thing. And it's cold. Man, it's cold. That is pulling energy out of my legs. Oh, man, it's so heavy. Oh my god, it's heavy. So we have on the back input output. I mean, they look nice. It's got this nice brushed aluminum on the back. I'm imagining it's aluminum with good. I mean, it's actually put together pretty well. Got nice feet with nice machining on them, actually, and rubber bottoms. Yeah, that's just transformer. Like, that's just make power go. Transformer and giant caps. Ho, 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 ho. Dang. Okay, how's this knob? It's a little stiff, but it's a solid knob. It doesn't feel bad. It's definitely resisting me, though. But it's a good knob. I can't complain. And it's well indicated. I don't know what the numbers here are, but because there's no numbers. But it looks cool. That screw pattern looks pretty, and it does look like numbered, like almost like volume notches. I'm okay with that. It's a nice switch. It's a little looser than I expected that to be. I expected that to like clunk, but it's not bad. Single-ended output, even says SE on it. I wonder if they put SE on that. I wonder if that means they make a balanced. That'd be cool. LED indicator, I'm imagining. Orphan sound audio. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Those are they're just different size holes. Are those the same socket? I think those are the same socket in there. Intriguing. Intriguing. Oh. I've never put tubes into things before. There's a notch on there at this direction. Okay, that's in. And then another little notch. It's probably not fully seated, but that's okay. I'm gonna do that again later, just for the effect. Tell me that doesn't look cool, though. Alright, we'll find out how this sounds. You'll all hear about it eventually someday, like 17 years from now.